Hello everyone and welcome to another video on Jurassic Collectibles. Today's video is a trip down memory lane for me. As you can see, we have got the Primeval Anomaly Incursion Playset. It helps if I get the name of the show right. The Primeval Anomaly Incursion Playset from Character Options. Now this comes with an electronic anomaly with lights and sound effects, magnetic areas and lenticular era images, and magnetic accessories, perimeter lights, weapons and a gun rack. And for those of you who are UK Jurassic fans, UK dinosaur fans, you should remember the show Primeval from the mid-2010s. Or really from 2007 onwards, I believe. It was an ITV programme, ran for 3 seasons and was then renewed on, I believe, Sci-Fi at the time, UK TV. And it is a show about rips in time called anomalies, allowing dinosaurs to come back to the modern day. I grew up with this programme, I grew up with this toy line. This set was the pinnacle toy from the toy line back in the day. And I managed to find one new in box because I thought it would be a fun trip down memory lane for UK dinosaur fans. So the Anomaly Incursion playset was the only way to get Captain Tom Ryan, the captain of the Special Forces unit in Season 1 of the show. And you also get 2 Hesperonychus, which are prehistoric birds from one of the Season 1 episodes. These perimeter lights, a generator, a weapons rack, and the anomaly itself, which is the time portal that's central to the show. And then here you have the back of the box with all of the collection. I actually own all of these figures. I'd really love to get them new in box someday. I did find 2 of this on eBay. I bought one for this video and one to keep new in box. That is up in my loft. And without any further ado, we are going to crack this open. This is a video I've been really excited to do. My original Anomaly Incursion playset I got when I was probably around 10 years old, I'd say, and I have fond memories of opening it in a Lidl's car park. So I was really into this show growing up, and I really wanted to do a little trip down memory lane on the channel for those of you who are UK fans. And if you didn't grow up with this show and you're interested in it, absolutely do check it out. There is a DVD box set available, and it is a really fantastic show. It's done by Impossible Pictures, who are the same people who worked with the BBC on Walking with Dinosaurs. So if that doesn't tell you it's good quality, I don't know quite what will. And we are getting this out of the box, starting to have flashbacks to that opening experience in the Lidl's car park. I can remember why it was so difficult now, and that is because everything is very well secured in the packaging. And then we have a little paper guide to the anomaly itself, which is electronic. And this is from the era of metallic wrap packaging still. So very much sort of a more historic toy nowadays, really. In terms of how we're going to tackle getting this out, I can remember this being a real challenge for young Tom, who just wanted to get Captain Ryan out. He was my favourite character in the show. I used to love all of the military characters more so than the actual scientific ones. So I loved Captain Becker in season 3, 4 and 5 of the show as well. And yeah, we'll just peel these off, get in there. The advantage of buying a set a few years after it's come out is the sellotape does naturally degrade a little bit. It's a little bit easier to get this box open, get it off the back, and there you can see we have got the playset out. And what we will do is I'll very quickly unwrap these and then show you everything, so bear with me while I dive in. So I am just going to give you a little bit more commentary while I'm unwrapping this. And that is to say that this was done by Character Options, who do, and still do, the Doctor Who action figures. So this line at the time was in scale with Doctor Who, which was very, very cool. It was cool getting to, as a kid, do stories where the Doctor crossed over with dinosaurs, all of that kind of stuff. I feel very lucky looking back, actually, that I had a childhood so surrounded by creativity. Really has inspired me to do a lot of what I do today. And there we go. That should be everything apart from this guy down here. You can see quite a painstaking process to unpackage this. Very much glad that the other one is staying in the box. But there we go. That should be it. And now everything should be ready to come out. So we'll take a look at the most prehistoric element first, which is the Hesperus, as I believe they're called. Apologies if I'm butchering that pronunciation. And these are essentially prehistoric birds. You can see just there some great detail for the face there, with the beak. Some nice paint ups down the neck, into the body. And then you have the webbed feet at the bottom as well with some black paint on them. These are very, very cool animals. Very large in comparison to the 5-inch action figures. They can stand themselves as well, which is very welcome. And the set does come with 2 of them. And these are based on an episode in the show, I believe it's season 1, episode 5, where they come through an anomaly in a flooded basement. So there you have the 2 Hesperus. Then next up, we'll get Captain Ryan out of the box. He appears to want to resist coming out a little bit more. I think we've got him. There we go. And this is interesting. This figure has a lot more of a matte finish to it than the first version of Ryan that I've got in my collection. So, as I said, Captain Ryan, the person in charge of Special Forces. You can see he has his earpiece. He has his black tactical uniform. Walkie-talkie on the back. As a kid, I was convinced you could remove it. You get his sort of pouches on his side. Gun holster on the other side. And a really, really cool looking Special Forces figure, actually. Really nice paint applications on him. This version, like I say, they must have done a couple of different runs of him, because this looks a lot nicer than the version I have as a kid and I still have in my collection now. And Ryan in the show is a Gulf War veteran. So if we get out the weapons rack, I just need to cut a small piece of plastic. Okay, so what we get is a weapons rack that comes with 2 different weapons. Oh, yeah, there we go. So I'll show you this quickly. So we get, there's lots of accessories to look at in this one. This, if we place him down. This weapons rack, so you can see here, really nice glossy finish. And what this has in it is 2 rifles. You have the G36C, which is the rifle that the Special Forces in the show use. And then Ryan specifically, because like I was saying, he's a Gulf War veteran in the show, he has got a, what I believe is an M4 with an ACOG scope and a foregrip on it. And the figures, well, back in the day at least, this one did not have a trigger finger. So you just kind of slot it into his hand like so. And you would then set him up to grip it. Again, it's interesting that the paint feels slightly less sleek than on the classic version I've got, but that's probably because I've broken in the version I have way more than this one, and I don't want to inadvertently cause paint rub straight away. But there you go, you can see get some decent poses out of Ryan with the M4. This was, like I say, the only way to get Ryan in the entire line. And really, I do wish that back in the day, and this was something I always wanted from character, they had just done more Special Forces guys, because they were like the red shirts of the show, so it would have been really nice to get more of them. Now we'll go through some of the accessories before we come to the Anomaly, which is really the most important part of Primeval. So in terms of other accessories, you get some really cool stuff packed in here. You get a little generator. You can see lots of paint applications on it. Looks really good, really crisp. Really nice accessory to include. You get 3 of these emergency floodlights, which are really, really cool. You can see one doesn't really want to focus. There we go. So you can see you get like the black cables going around them. You then get the lights themselves with some fake glass in them. It's transparent plastic. And the backs of those as well. These are like construction floodlights almost. And they set these up in Season 1, Episode 1, I believe, in the Forest of Dean, which is the first anomaly that they encounter in the show. They encounter... Ooh, the name is escaping me now, but it's a really cool animal. Where they have their first encounter, they set these up. So I'm just gonna get the other 2 out of the box here, just so we have them set up. You can see nice freestanding floodlights work really well. We then get some handguns. So we get 2 handguns. Conscious this review is going on a bit, so I need to try and finish it. Let's get these guys out very quickly. So we get the Glock 17. As you can see just there. And also the Sig Sauer P226. And again, if we had more time, I would try and fit these into the weapons rack. We also get, if I get this one out quickly, a little pickaxe. As you can see there. We get a entrenching tool, which you can see just there. A shovel with some really cool details on it actually, as you can see there. And then the focal point of this box set, really the reason why you were buying it if you weren't buying it for Captain Ryan, was for the Anomaly. And I've just got one final bit of metallic wrap to undo here. Bear with me. There we go, that should be it. Getting the full ASMR experience, guys. I think this has batteries in it. Maybe it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. So there is the Anomaly. And we will be back in a moment with batteries in it, so bear with me. Okay, so we are back and I have some electricity, some batteries in the Anomaly. You can see the Anomaly itself, this lenticular image in the middle changes depending what angle you look at it. And it's this kind of shard of glass design which they went for these rips in time that looks really freaking cool. And then the base, you can see you've got grass, you've got dirt, you've got this tree stump which functions as the button for the electrics. When I detach the Anomaly from the base, you can see there are metal prongs running out of the Anomaly, and that is because this has lights and sounds. So once it's on the base, if I press the button and get it nicely in focus, So that is the sound the Anomaly makes in the show. It's this rip in time, and you can hear it's really, really cool. And I do want to show you something cool with this set, so I believe it's the G36. Let's test it. They're somewhere around here, possibly. I think it was that. Maybe it's this. Or are they on the other side? They might be on the other side. Let me find out quickly. So essentially, somewhere on this Anomaly there are magnets, and what they can do is sort of hold things against them. The issue is there's like resistance there, but it's not enough to hold it. Same with that, it's kind of pinging it off. Is it on the other side? Oh, it might be on the other side actually, because that felt like it was going to hold it more. So you can see, we'll give it another couple of goes. It doesn't quite want to hold it, and that might be because the magnets have aged, but you could make this hold things in place. And because the idea is this gives off an electrical current in the show as well. I do just want to quickly look at this with the lights off, purely because this is something that I've never done, so I am just as excited as you, because mine and my toy Anomaly as a kid broke. So here we go, we are going to see this in the dark for the first time together. Let's turn it around the other way, I think, yeah. Oh no, maybe it was better that way. Yeah. Position Captain Ryan as if he's going towards it. Okay, and let's bring the lights back on. And the cool thing with this playset, so you see, we get a lot in the box really here, all things considered. There is a lot of stuff packed in here. You get your weapons rack, your generator, all of your tools. We'll set it all up here for you quickly now. This set, I believe, and please do let me know in the comments below if you have one and I'm wrong, but I believe that this set retailed for £20 when it released. So it was double the price of a standard figure, I believe. And you get this, actually I think it was probably 30, just thinking about the amount of stuff that's here. 30 seems a lot more likely. But you can see we have got this incredible little playset that perfectly encaptures Primeval. So I really hope you've enjoyed a trip down memory lane with me. Primeval was such a special show for me as a kid, and getting the chance to review toys from it here on the channel now is very special. And I know there's lots of UK fans out there, so I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this one. Let me know your memories of Primeval in the comments below. I would really, really love to read them. And also let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, as I'm sure I will be more than happy to hunt down more Primeval toys. With all of that said, guys, thanks for checking out this video as always, and until the next one, take care and have a great week.